Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to make a splash with Affinity Photo. We'll be blending multiple images and text to make this really fun summer picture of somebody else's kids. I'm not sure who they are, but they look like they are having a great time. Let me show you how I did it. I actually started this project by going to playground.com. It's a fun and easy site where you can generate awesome pictures like this image of two kids having fun on a water slide. Anyway, I duplicated my image and then used the selection brush tool to isolate the kids by painting over them. Then, I clicked the Refine button at the top to go over the edges to make sure I had as much of the fine detail as possible. I'll just go over a few of these spots here. Then, I'll select the output to go to a new layer and click Apply. There's a little junk here that Affinity didn't get. I'll just use my freehand selection tool to draw around it and then click Delete to make it disappear. Alright, that looks good. Now I'll open up a picture of some water that I had handy. I'll click Command or Control C to copy, then go back to my fun-loving kids and click Command or Control V to paste a new image layer on top of them. Next, I'll select the artistic text tool from the left-hand toolbar, drag it to size and type the word Splash in a big chunky font like Impact. Oops, maybe too big. That's alright, I'll just grab the corner nodes and drag it back to a good size. Okay, now that I have it how I want it, I'll drag the water layer onto the text layer to embed it. I'll turn off the image of the kids by clicking the dot on the right-hand side of the layer. Then, I'll right-click on the text layer and scroll down to Rasterize. This will turn the text image into a pixel layer. I'm going to warp my word splash a bit by going to the Liquify persona up on the top left toolbar. Then I'll click on the Liquify push tool right under the little hand icon. I'm going to click and drag on my image a bit to pull it out and make it look a little more liquid. I'll speed this up a bit as I work on it. Next, I'll select the Liquify pinch tool. I'll click and hold with the cursor next to the letters. This will warp the sides around the circle quite a bit. It takes a bit of time, so I'll speed this up too. I'm kind of going overboard with my warping. You don't need to do this much to have a really cool effect. Okay, that's probably more than enough. I'll click Apply to bake in my changes and go back to the photo persona. Then I'll go to the FX tab at the bottom of the Layers panel and add a little bit of 3D effect clicking on that option and increasing the slider a bit. Then I'll click on Outline, change the color to white and increase the thickness by sliding the radius slider to the right. Alright, let's bring our kids back out by clicking on the little dot to the right of their layer. I'll turn on the lower background layer too, and then I'll grab the splash layer and drag it below the cutout kids layer. Then I'll move and size it so it looks good to me. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to support my work, please click on the Buy Me a Coffee button in the description. It's not necessary, but appreciated. Have a great day, everyone.